Outlet pass for Rick Nash. Nash now tries to split the defense and walk in. Nice move. Another nice move. You score! What a goal! It doesn't get any better than this.
As he plays to the point, instead, he works his way back free. Granlund fires, score!
Hello and welcome to the Puck Drops Here podcast. I'm your host, John Crawford, along with my brother, Howie.
Howdy, howdy.
Here for episode number 6 of season 4. Howie, we are, into our second week of the NHL this season?
Yeah, we are, and I've thankfully been able to go to one game so far.
Very nice, yep. And it wasn't very happy for me. But
Turned out good for me.
yeah. Oh. So, I guess you've been doing all right. You went to a hockey game already.
Yeah. Only issue I had was last night because I didn't make it into work. I slept through 2 different alarms and
It finally caught up to you.
Didn't wake up till 4 this morning.
Nice.
Oh crap!
Oops, I'm a little late.
Only by 5 hours.
Yeah. I was like, wonder if Howie's coming in tonight or.
It ain't here.
So
I think they just kind of knew eventually it's going to catch up with me.
it did.
Because they're always like, I don't know how you do it, man.
Oh, well. You got like a day off. Kind of.
No, I do. Well, yeah, kind of. 24 hours has been spread between 2 days, but yeah.
Yeah.
Which is actually works out good. I mean, I felt like garbage yesterday, and I got to get some things done today. So.
I'm on a extended weekend. I've got a 4-day weekend this week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's like a mini vacay. The weather's changing. We're starting to get cooler by the day now.
It's 40 right now here.
Nice. I think that's what we're supposed to be like in the high 30s or so today, or 40s, something like that.
We're gonna get up to the 62 today.
But it's kind of windy and real overcast and blustery out. So
There's a zephyr outside.
a zephyr. There is a zephyr.
Slightly gentle breeze.
A gentle breeze. Anyway. Hockey news, Howie.
I don't really have too much other than that thing I sent to you a couple nights ago, which confused the hell out of me with that article I read about the NHL.com shutting down. I don't know.
Right, and then the weird thing about that, was that, I got that was yesterday because yesterday morning you
Oh,
sent
okay.
that to me. And then I go on there and I'm on there and all of a sudden it goes down. And I'm trying other websites and I can get in, but I couldn't get into NHL.com. I couldn't get it on my phone. I couldn't get it on my
And
PS4. I couldn't
I
get it.
had absolutely no issues navigating through it and whatnot. So I don't know if that article was a joke. I don't know.
Well, I think it was because here's what I found out. After I had, changed my thing on how I route to NHL.com through that DNS server or whatever, I found out in the news that there was a big DDoS attack, which was what that does is it hits all these DNS servers and how your IP gets routed to certain sites. And that's what was causing the issue
For you.
for me. The East Coast was hit pretty hard by it, but it was across the country. But it was East Coast got hit really hard. And it wasn't just NHL.com. It was Twitter. It was a bunch of major sites like the Spotify and stuff like that. So,
Well, it's just weird that it fell in with what that article was saying, though.
yeah, but wasn't true.
Odd.
The other thing is the Kings got their first win the other night.
Yeah.
Barely in overtime. But they did get a win. And I guess they're still in search of a goaltender. Sorry. The other thing was this year there's 4 teams that are celebrating their 50th anniversary in the league. That came in the league in 1967. The Kings, St. Louis, Pittsburgh, and Philadelphia all celebrating their 50th anniversary. But there's a couple other teams that would be celebrating their 50th anniversary if they were still around or didn't move.
So you have the Oakland Seals.
Or the California Golden Seals, however.
Yeah.
Yep.
However, yeah. So them.
Mm-hmm.
And well, they became them. It would have to be the Kansas City Scouts.
No.
No, because they came in a couple years later.
Yeah. It's a team that still exists today, but moved.
Oh, Atlanta.
No.
No, they came
No.
again. Oh, unless it was Minnesota.
Right, Minnesota
Yeah,
North
Minnesota.
Stars became the Dallas Stars. Yeah.
I forgot.
But Dallas isn't celebrating. Dallas isn't even celebrating that because, and I think they should because they're still.
No, because I think they're actually celebrating. I think they've been in Dallas now for 20 years.
Yeah, they celebrated 20 years down there.
Yeah.
But aren't they really the North Stars though?
Well, I mean, because technically you could say New Jersey could celebrate when Kansas City came in the league. Really,
Well, I guess so. I don't know. I just think. I don't know.
I mean, just
I guess. I don't know.
it's now a new franchise. It's
Right.
kind of.
Actually, didn't North Stars and, well, let me think how that went. What the California Golden Seals became the Cleveland Barons, but didn't the Cleveland Barons and
Cleveland and
Minnesota merged? Right.
Yeah, they merged together.
Yeah.
But that's how the North Stars acquired Gilles Melange.
Right.
Was through that merge.
Right. Yeah. So that's kind of interesting. And then, so that was that. And I don't have anything else. There really isn't that much news.
No, there wasn't really much going on this week at all. So.
No. So I
did
say,
say the one complaint I will have to say that I would have to make towards the designers of Excel Energy Center.
mm,
Great arena, all overall. No matter where you sit, it's a great.
well, it
seat.
looked like where you were sitting was
Yeah,
pretty,
and I was in the upper level.
Yeah.
And no matter where you sit there, it's a great seat. I mean, upper level, you can still read nameplates.
Yeah.
But
But
those seats are not made for those who have bad knees.
are you jammed up against the person in front of you? Or?
Because the next person in front of you, you're basically like on top of their shoulders almost.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the way everything, it's not like most of the time it's kind of just slightly off like this. This
Right.
is more, it's more like this.
Okay.
Goes straight up.
Is it
basically.
all right? So is it the leg
It's
room?
just that. It's just from how the height of the seat from the floor, so your knees are up more.
Oh, okay.
So you're more, I guess, crunched in more.
Right.
So yeah, by the end of the first period, my knees were just burning and ready to pop.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Minnesota scored 6 goals, so allowed me to stand up during those times.
Yeah, they had a lot of goals that night. Yeah.
But
That
yeah,
was really an embarrassing game for the Kings.
it was really hard on my knees, man.
Well, I'm glad you got to go. I wish I could have been there. Well, no, I'm glad I wasn't there.
I do plan, because I was looking at on their calendar that I got as their giveaway.
Mm.
I know for sure one game that I am going to is March 21st, which happens to be, it'll actually be on NBC Sports Channel as well, against the San Jose Sharks.
Wow.
I'm mainly going for their giveaway.
What's that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Howie. You stalled there for a second. So tell me again what it is. Wait a minute.
Oh, now we're stalling again. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go. Nope, it's doing it again. And it's not my side. My side says it's good.
It was hardly in seats. But what they're giving away is a wild Goldie Glove oven mitt.
Okay.
I gotta get that.
The oven mitt. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks like a goalie glove.
Goalie glove oven mitt. Yeah.
So it's probably like it probably looks like a catcher.
Right.
Which I gotta get that.
Oh yeah. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I gotta get my goalie.
Yeah.
Now I'll be cooking all the time.
Oh yeah, that'll. Well, you got to wait until they give out the Minnesota Wild face protector, so you can have a mask while you're cooking, so you don't get grease splashed on your face. That goes with the.
In the Minnesota Wild chest protector.
Yeah.
Just it'll go all out goalie equipment.
Yeah. It'll be an apron that'll.
I'll be a freaking chef by then.
Yeah. All right, let's move into the standings. And we are, I guess there's a couple teams that are 5 games in, but most of them have played 4 games.
Yeah.
And we'll start in the East. That's what we usually do. We'll start in the East, in the Atlantic Division. And topping that division was Montreal with 16 points, followed by Boston with with 7 points. Boston was 6, and Senators was 6, and Lightning was 6, and Red Wings was 6. Then the Panthers with 5, Maple Leafs with 4, and Sabres with 3.
Which is, it's all too early, so you can't say.
Yeah, it's all too early.
It's over. It's done.
And yeah. The Red Wings have won 3 in a row. They got a little win streak going.
Yeah.
After losing 2 in a row.
And I do have to say, after seeing Florida's unis a couple times, I'm beginning to like them.
Yeah, I like them.
To the Metropolitan, we got Washington on top with 7, tied with Pittsburgh with 7, followed by Rangers with 4, Carolina with 4, Islanders with 4,
yeah,
and New Jersey, Philadelphia both with 3, and Columbus finally getting a win last night, beating Chicago with 2 points.
Yep. So, again, way too early. But, let's move to the West here.
And to the West, we go to my division, the Central.
Yep.
We have St. Louis on top with 7 points, followed by Minnesota and Colorado, both with 6.
Mm-hmm.
And Dallas by themselves in 4th place with 5 points, followed by Winnipeg and Chicago with 4, with Nashville, surprisingly Nashville, with 2 points.
Yeah. 1 and 3. Then we have the Pacific, where are my Kings? Oh, they're way down there in the bottom of the list almost.
This division right now is kind of surprising.
Yeah, it is. But, again, way too early.
It's the start of the season.
Canucks and Oilers with 8 points at the top of the list.
Those are the 2 biggest surprises right there.
And then followed by the Sharks with 6. And then we just go into the basement. You got the Ducks, and somehow the Ducks and Flames with 3, and you got the Kings down there with the Yotes with 2 points. Oh my Lord! I don't even want to. All right, let's talk about something else now.
It's too early in the season.
Yeah, it's too early. But
the Kings started off slow last year too. So
I know, but hey, the Kings have a big problem. They need to figure out this goaltending issue.
Yeah, which I still think they should be looking at Pavlik and Howard.
Yeah.
See if, granted, you're going to have to just bite the bullet and take that cap hit.
Yeah. Because they definitely don't.
I mean, even once Quick is back, if you could have a tandem of, Quick and Howard or Quick and Pavlik, that's a great combination.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Because, both Pavlik and Howard would have to understand that, your role coming in is going to be, once he's back, as a backup. But even once Quick is back, I wouldn't maybe play him as much and maybe just do an equal rotation for the rest of the season. Because, you're looking at what? By the time he gets back, it's going to be it's going to be March, I think, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do an even rotation. They'd be good.
Yeah. Well, they have to do something because, boy, it's pretty scary right now. Every game, I'm scared to death. So. Okay, now we're going to move to I guess a new segment for a little while. Howie?
Yeah, up until, actually, which I saw, which normally the All-Star game is in February, but I saw it's actually in January this season.
Really? Well, I guess so. I think we had it down on our scroll somewhere down here.
Yeah, it's on the 29th, according to my Minnesota Wild free copy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Chart's reporting it down here somewhere.
Oh, okay. So yeah, our new segment, since we're gonna have this contest thing of with celebrities and celebrity coaches, which I'm hoping the NHL will do again.
Yeah.
So we're introducing the new segment at the end of the show now.
Right.
Battle to be an NHL celebrity coach.
Nice.
All right.
All right. There we go. Nice intro. All right, so let me give you the results from.
Yeah, who's going to move on from last week?
Right. So
give us all the 4 celebrities that were there.
All right. So
And
we
winner.
had the 4 celebrities that were there were Walter Brimley, Huggy Bear, Cousin Oliver, and Chaka.
And I really question that picture of Chaka you put up there.
I know it. You did, yeah.
If you go out there and look, you'll see why.
All right. So we actually had pretty good turnout for our voting audience. We had 100 people, 100 exactly, participated in the poll in both segments. We had the 2 that you chose and the 2 that I chose. And I guess the way we're going to do this is just the best out of the 4, right? The best 2
Right.
out of the 4.
Right, not from each group. So this, I mean, it doesn't matter if my 2 go or your 2 go.
Right. Well, we had 1 from each of the groups
Okay.
that were winning. That won. And out of the first group, the Wilford Brimley and Huggy Bear, out of 100 votes, Wilford Brimley had 70% of the vote.
Wow.
And he moves on.
Because I had my oatmeal.
Now, the second set in this, after you brought up the picture, I think it could have swayed the votes.
Ooh, Chaka lost.
Because out of 100 voters, Cousin Oliver got 60% of the vote and moves on.
Wow. So we waved goodbye to Chaka and
Huggy Bear.
Huggy Bear.
Yeah, and Wilford Brimley and Cousin Oliver move on. So that means, Howie, we add 2 more celebrities to the mix.
That's right. So we have Wilford Brimley, Cousin Oliver, and now we're going to bring in 2 more.
Yep.
To battle it out.
Yeah. and you all will choose 2 out of the 4.
4 total. Yeah, that's how it should have originally been done, but that's okay. We'll slide those by and.
But that's how we have to do the polls, is by 2s.
Oh, it won't let you do.
I can't make 2 choices within 1 poll.
Oh, okay.
So I have to split them up like that.
Oh, okay.
So it works the same way. It's just
okay.
You just
That's
gotta
fine.
choose 2. Okay. So who wants to go first?
Go ahead, because I'm still deciding between my 2. I might just end up writing one over to next week.
Okay. So I had originally chose 3 to try to. I had a list of 3 that I liked, and I had to dwindle it down to this one. So if we happen to have the same one, I do have a backup one.
Oh, I doubt we have the same one.
You never know. It could happen.
Okay.
All right. So this particular person, still alive. I had to research to really find him. Okay. Starred in a very famous movie growing up. And I can see him behind the bench today. There could be some communication problems. But we'll just have to see. I don't know how well he could just be dubbed. Maybe they'll just use dubbed English for him. Mine is going to be...
They can work subtitles in somehow.
Right. Tamanori Yazaki, or we all know him as Ichiro Miki
Ah!
from the Godzilla movies. And so he is my choice.
Okay.
And I think he could do really well. This team, very good.
Well, my celebrity actually could possibly, well, I don't know, because I'm not exactly sure as to where he's from. I think he's actually Chinese. But I don't know. If not, maybe he could help your guy with translations.
Right.
But he's Chinese. But he was more probably of an internet sensation, I would say. Back in, I don't know if it was probably early 2000s, I think. From American Idol, when it first started out. I don't know if that was the 90s or 2000s, but he was very popular. He only made it to the tryouts. But I
just got the picture.
I'm going with William Hung.
Okay.
He actually ended up making several albums. He was popular for singing Shebang. Shebang.
Oh, boy.
Horribly bad. I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah, I do. I remember him.
But he is my celebrity coach.
Okay. Wow, isn't that odd? William Hung and Tamori Yazaki, or Ichiro Miki.
Yeah. So yeah, I think my other celebrity, I'm just going to ride him over to next week, possibly.
Well, I'll probably do the same.
My other choice, though, I'm still kind of in a controversy over that one because, as I explained to you earlier, it's a 2-in-1 kind of thing.
Right. But I will have a backup for my one from next week. I know it's not one that you even thought of. I just know it's not. It's possible, I guess, but
I doubt it.
So for next week's ballot, then, it should be interesting. We've got Walter Brimley, Cousin Oliver, William Hung, and Ichiro Miki.
So not bad.
No. So that'll be great. So we'll go out and make your votes.
So that was the end of Battle to Be an NHL Celebrity Coach. All right.
That's the end of that segment. All right, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for listening and watching our podcast. Those that stuck around after that. Visit our website at www.puckdropshere.com. If you go over to our podcast page, you can find our past podcasts. down there below. And if you go over a couple more pages over to the Time Machine, we still have our Time Machine adventures out there. People can go and watch those. And make sure you vote for our your divisional picks are still out there on charts page, along with Howie's celebrity coaches down below at the bottom of that page. Also, we are on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. Send us an email at jonandhowie@thebuckdropcheer.com, and we will see you all next week when we reveal 2 more coaches and we eliminate 2 as we go down this road to And good luck to all your teams next week. What was that?
These will be submitted to the NHL.
Yeah, Howie's going to submit these to the NHL.
I'm going to tweet them and let them know, hey, this is who our listeners want.
That's right.
Get them.
Yep. So with that, we will see you all next week, and we bid you all adieu.
Auf Wiedersehen.